Time for Mr. Truck, reviewing the latest innovations for your truck and trailer.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Truck and SUV Reviews with Mr. Truck, starring Kelsey and Kent and Kelsey. So, this is a 2020 Cherokee. We're used to the old Cherokees. This is the new one.
This is the new Cherokee Trailhawk.
Yes, and it's, it's all-wheel drive. It's really got some cool features to it. And it's got what engine?
It's got the 4-cylinder 2.0 turbo.
Oh, yeah. What kind of power?
It's got 270 horsepower to 295 foot-pounds of torque.
Yes, and a 9-speed automatic. And we're pulling about 2,000 pounds. And we're up here in the Rockies, and it's not blowing so bad, so come join us for the review.
The vent.
Well, that's the vent. Boy, that is a big window. Wow. Where's that flag? I'm looking at the flag. Yeah. Now you can get up here and see the Rockies. Cool. Well, that's good. I like that. I like those big moon roofs. The panoramic ones are kind of what everybody's got these days. Cool. Yeah. We were talking about the buttons. I really like the buttons on this one. And setting stitching I was talking about. That's just too cool.
Stitches.
Yeah.
Is this an actual compartment?
Yeah, it's got
sunglasses. Sorry, you got a camera up here. Sorry, everybody.
That's okay. Yeah, I knew that was there.
Got a little sunglasses compartment.
Yeah.
Tinker around with.
Yeah, it's got all the right controls, right where you can reach them.
Everywhere's right where we can reach them.
E-brake, emergency brake, yeah.
That's a new style.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good looking car. Yes, and there's all these ports. You got your 12 volt, you got your USB port, and then I love that, man. Look at the knob. You got your locker, you've got uphill, downhill, descent, and you've got 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, low, and then of course the auto, the snow, the sport, and sand, mud, and rocks.
Everything in this thing.
Yeah, this one's.
And if I can't, then the seat will allow me to.
What do we have to do to get rid of the buzzer noise?
Turn the lights off.
There we go.
There it goes.
We did something that worked.
We turn the lights off.
Look at all the power seats on both sides on this little rascal. Yeah? Yeah, it's tilt and telescope.
Tilt and telescope.
And
It's not very
all the
far,
light
but
controls, yeah.
this is what you get.
Yeah, yeah. And the lever doesn't go all the way up either. It just only goes part way. That's kind of weird,
stops.
but oh well.
That, I don't know. I've noticed that in my Dodge.
You haven't?
I noticed that in my Dodge where the lever doesn't go all the way up.
Really? I guess I never noticed that. That's wild. Well, let's see how the back seat looks. Nice 17-inch wheels.
They're pretty.
They're black. Yeah, they are.
They fit well with the truck, the Jeep. It's got, it's got plenty of room in here, actually. And that seat's back because I put it all the way back.
Oh, yeah. You fit really well in there. Does that seat fold up? Or does it? Yeah, you might have to climb out this. Yeah, you got a center console.
Holders, of course.
And I don't remember these seats doing anything other than fold down. They probably fold down flat for the cargo area. Oh, there you go.
They're almost flat.
Okay. How about the back area?
Not on the Maroni. I saw that there was like an entrance thing. I don't know.
Well, we kicked the heck out of a few of these. So, look at those red tow hooks, man. It's got cool red tow hooks front and back.
They've got everything detailed out with the red.
I know. They're really into the accents.
There's a button, obviously, but I don't know if there's anything.
Yeah, kick the heck out of that bumper, man. What did we do? We did that to some AT4, I think.
I don't know. Maybe it's just on our Maroni, but there's plenty of room in the trunk.
Yeah, open up the hat. There you go.
Hatch up.
And the spare tire, I think, is buried underneath there. Yep. Big tire. Holy cow, it's a full size.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised it's got a full-size spare.
There's that tonneau cover. Yeah, you used to call it a sunshade or a cargo cover, but now it's a tonneau cover.
It's our grocery covers.
Okay.
If you have a short bed truck, you know it's not easy to hook up to a gooseneck. Pop-Up came out with these extensions from 9 inches to 16 inches to keep you from breaking out your back window when you're pulling a gooseneck trailer. And everybody uses a short bed. That's the most proper truck there is a crew cab short bed. So protect that window.
Kent and Kelsey again. We're back after, what, Christmas vacation or whatever it was. I've been moving, so I've been working every single day. But here we are at Estes pulling this new 2020 Cherokee Trailhawk Elite 4x4. It's a well-loaded puppy. This thing it's even got parallel and perpendicular parking. You push a button and it measures the hole. It's great. And it's a new 9-speed, and it's a 2-liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged. Yeah. So I don't know if you probably can't. The only way you can tell what gear it is, you put it in manual mode. But is it shifting a lot for you, or what do you think?
I can't feel it shift. With a 9, even this trailer's what, 2,000 pounds?
Yeah, we're 2,000 pounds.
I mean, I couldn't tell you how many gears we've gone through or where we're sitting at because I haven't felt them.
Yeah, it's not leaning any either. It's doing well on the curves, but you know, I first looked up the towing capacity and one source at 2,000 pounds. So that's kind of where we're at. We're pulling my ATV trailer with that Rancher 4-wheel drive back there, and we're at 2,000 pounds. But then I read another source that said with that turbo you can go up to 4,000 pounds. So you had to do your research on this because the internet used to be accurate. Now it's kind of confusing on this stuff. But anyway, the Jeep didn't invite me to the launch, so what do I know? That's where you get all your good information. All the accurate stuff is at the media launches. But now this one, it's rated by the EPA to get 26 miles to the gallon on the highway and 22 combined, 20 in the city. 26 on the highway. When I was just going off their gauge in the dash, I was getting 26 empty on the highway, and then the trailer's gone all over the place. I mean, sometimes it's 10 miles a gallon, and sometimes it's 15, 16.
Right now it's 17.
17.
We're going up.
Yeah, this is crazy. Of course, we're up here where the turbo loves that thin air. It can pump up the power. It's a pretty little trick. This one here, I always forget these colors. Velvet red pearl coat. Yeah, it's velvet. That's like I was thinking about the stitching in here.
It's black interior with a red, very pretty red
Yeah,
stitching.
it's like a satin color. It'd be a good color to call that. It's got this giant moon roof. We'll have to open that up because that is big. And the MSRP on this is $45,425. So it's a price little wrestling for, you know, a crossover. But it's all-wheel drive, and I thought the interesting on this is, you know, it's an all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, which usually means 90% of the power to the front, 10% to the back. And a rear-wheel drive, like a minivan, rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, is 30% to the front axle and 70% to the rear axle. Well, this, with all this other stuff going on, it's got a rear locker on the rear axle, which I think is cool, but I'm surprised that's where they put it. But, yeah, this thing, it's got, of course, all the modes. It's got the auto, snow, sport, sand, mud, rock.
Traction controls.
Traction controls, so you can go off-roading, do all your fun stuff. It's comfortable. I mean, it's not really cramped in here. It's a small vehicle.
Yeah, it's smaller than what I thought it was. We've got the 70s Cherokee, and it feels spacier. But I also don't have all of these really nice gadgets in it.
Well, those Cherokees, older ones, they were really good for rock climbing. You guys are building yours up for that, but they're unibodies, which is kind of weird. And the floor pan is your frame, and this is the same thing, a unibody. So you know it's a little harder with the trailer, but I don't have any problem with this today. And our trailer, I know it's not level because I'm still moving. I don't have all my hitches. And I can't believe I parked this trailer with my F-150, and it's got to be taller than this truck, but apparently it's not, because I couldn't get the jack up high enough, so I had to put my four-wheel on the back of the trailer to make a teeter-totter so I could get under the hitch. But anyway, well, eventually I'll have all my equipment in one place, all my tools, all my computers. I haven't been able to do videos because I've got half my stuff in one place and half in the other. But anyway, now I moved in. I just got to move the barn and a few other things. But yeah, moving is a pain. I'm already in 16 trailer loads, with 5 different trailers, and 4 loads. It was my dump trailer just to the dump. Man, no idea we had so much trash. Well, I got kids, you know how that is. But anyway, well, you know, you got little ones. Someday there'll be big ones, and you'll be so sorry.
The amount of stuff we collect at the house.
That's probably my place, you know, even though we've been there 16 years, we were 10 at the other place, and all that stuff moved here. So we got 26 years of stuff we got to sort through. Oh, I'll be sorting for months. I'll leave it on the RV trader and just kind of go through box after box. Save all the cool pictures. But anyway, back to the Cherokee. Yeah, I mean, all the controls are easy to reach on this. You know, they're big knobs. I like that.
They're big knobs. They got that rubber coating.
Yeah, and that's the thing about little vehicles. You can reach everything that's right there. But we've gone through all the controls on it. But it's a good layout. Push button start. Of course, we love that stuff. But just getting out of the cold, see if I can actually read this. I've got new glasses, so now I can focus on this stuff. Premium leather, black leather. Yeah, it is. It's got a lot of the safety things, of course. Select train system, Jeep Active drive lock, hill descent control, off-road group, select speed control. And this has got 2 cruise controls. You know, I didn't understand that, but a lot of the Chrysler products have that. And yeah, you got the regular, this is the adaptive cruise control, and this is regular cruise control. But I like adaptive cruise control because it slows you down, speeds you up, but that actually costs you fuel mileage. You keep constantly going up and down. So I understand that. But that makes sense to me because now I use both of them on the Chrysler products, and this has that. But yeah, locks right on the people. That's what I use it for. But yeah, if you want to save fuel mileage, use the regular one. But it's got a Class 3 receiver hitch. Plug in, just doesn't have a brake controller. So it's not no problem trading. Man, I wish I could have figured it out at 4,000 pounds. I could have put the big Honda Pioneer on the back. Maybe one other thing, really load this puppy down. But, you know, in Colorado, I think it's 3,000 pounds, and you got to have a brake controller. Yeah, so I couldn't have gone over 3,000 pounds anyway. But we're almost to Estes. We're going down the hill, and I haven't even gone through all my list here. Well, let's see. Well, of course, all the collision warning signs, wonderful stuff.
It's a nice, quiet little Jeep.
Well, yeah, it says it's got a acoustical windshield. I don't know if that means it's like laminated, because usually it is on the side. They laminate it, and it makes it quieter. And this is very quiet. It's very comfortable. There's nothing wrong with the way this hits the bumps.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if it's something on all of these Jeeps, but there's a little black Jeep on the windshield and the.
Oh yeah, what do they call that? Easter eggs or something? There's a name for it.
Little hidden treasures.
Yeah, Wrangler does that. They all do that. They like
cute little Jeep right there.
Yeah, people love their Jeeps.
Old little Willys. That's what it looks like.
Well, yeah, they've done a really good job of marketing. Jeep has. It's got Alpine speakers. Heated steering wheel. Holy cow, this thing is really, really loaded for a little vehicle. It says tonneau cover. I guess that's what they call those little.
The little thing that pops up?
Well, the thing on the back that slides across your cargo. I never thought about that, but that's what it is like on a truck. But it's just a small tonneau cover in here.
The trunk cover?
Yeah, that's really what it is. And well, it's got side crash. It's got all 5 stars. 5-star on the passenger front, 4-star on the driver. And this one too, you know, this is 17% of the parts are from Canada, but almost 70% are from Canada and the U.S. So it's not like it's all Mexico or all Japan. This is mostly
right here.
North America, yeah. Which tickles me to death.
No, the corner's nice. It stays pretty level. I don't feel it leaning. It gets up and goes with this 2,000 pounds without it having to. I mean, I'm used to a little more power coming out of one of my vehicles, but if...
Well, yeah, you got some big hunkers.
By the time you do the Jeep...
What's the visibility like for you? You like what you can see? It's got a giant A-pillar.
It does have a giant A-pillar, and I feel like it's a small windshield and a small dash. Like, it's not a very deep dash. So, I can't see the front I know obviously where it's at. It's a small little crossover, but it's and that can be changed. This thing has up, and then I'm just.
Oh yeah, it's got. I don't know if it's 10-way power seat, but it's a lot. And they're on both sides too, so this has got everything that a luxury SUV would have, or a luxury crossover. Yeah. It's fancy brakes. It's got rain sensitive windshield wipers. I love those.
I do. Besides, mine seem to turn on every time I go from like the outside light to into my garage. It just flips over once, and I haven't figured that out.
Yeah. Wow, it's got 17-inch wheels. That's pretty big for a little one.
There might be a little pull off on the side up here. If there is, I'll use it.
Oh, the Cherry's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun little crossover.
Zippy little thing.
What's it get for fuel mileage now?
17.6.
Wow. See there. Yeah, go downhill and gets up over 20. But yeah, this is. I mean, it's not probably the best in its class, but that's pretty good. And it handles well. It tows what it was supposed to tow, but most people they wouldn't tow much more than an ATV or a snowmobile or some motorcycles.
A little pop up, maybe. A little camper.
Yeah.
Which would work.
It's got a 60,000-mile drivetrain warranty.
30,000 bumper.
Usually it's 36,000 bumper.
12,000 a year for 3 years.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for the average.
Where is that puppy? I just got through staring at it. You had to ask me a question.
It was down in the left-hand corner for the warranty.
It's got a 5-year service. Traffic service? Wow, 5 years.
That's a nice little service.
Yeah, they all got hotspots now, 4G. Okay, 5 years. Yeah, 3-year, 36,000-mile basic. Yeah, but do. It's even got heated mirrors. I love it.
I'm on the steering wheel. The heated steering wheel, it kicked on pretty quick.
Oh,
it's nice.
FCA, they're famous for fast heated steering wheels. The trucks are that way, the Ram trucks.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I couldn't find it on here, but I was reading the departure and the approach angles. They were really well, because, the axes are almost to the end of it. It's got like an old H2 Hummer. So, yes, indeed. Find out in here. It says struts, so I don't think it has air. Yeah, and I climbed underneath there. It's still a unibody. 9-speed automatics. It's a compressor. Everybody else goes to 10-speed, but when our trucks are going 8-speed,
yeah.
They're diesel. But they're 3-liter diesels and 8-speed, but they're big. Cummins is a 6-speed, and then they got these 9-speeds. I guess they want to go different than everybody else, but actually. On their trucks, they do very well with the 6-speed. It amazes me. And an 8-speed. On the half-tons, the 8-speed does really well. 9-speed. It's almost like a European thing. All the Nissans and Lexuses and all that. Oh, there's a pull-out.
That's what I was...
I had to get
the camera on.
My camera so you can see the riverside. Of our expedition in the Rockies. Here it is, January, colder than all get out. Not much snow.
Chilly today. Not much snow.
Yes.
It's chilly.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what happens when it's winter in the Rockies, right? Oh, this has that start-stop thing. This has that start-stop thing where you take your foot off the gas and it like dies, or it turns itself off to save fuel.
Yeah. Oh, it did that?
It just did that.
Yeah. Auto stop start. Yeah, I noticed. Oh. Boy, I feel the thunder. It's wrapping up. 3,500 RPM.
Forward shift. But I mean, you don't really, you hear it when it goes downwind, but it's, I mean.
Yeah. If you want to put it in manual
Pull
mode,
it in.
and then I'll go up one. So what gears is
7.
we're at? 7. There's 8. There's 9.
Nope.
Oh, we
8.
didn't get to 9. I guess I got more RPMs. More power, Scotty. More power.
Oh, I got nothing. I'm like dead on the.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go down.
Okay. Yep. Catch some RPMs.
Even there though, it's. It wouldn't let it go at 9. That's weird.
While we're going downhill, must be certain speed. Because that's overdrive. See, direct on this, I don't know if direct is 6th gear or 7th gear. It's confusing with a 9 speed, but I guess it says 7. That means 8 and 9 would be overdrives. But I don't know. But I know you viewers know, so just in the comments,
Leave it in.
yell and scream at me and tell me which gear is direct drive and what's overdrive. And now we're going to start kicking out videos every week again like we did before. Just like our moving and Christmas and the holidays and December
Kinda
was
got
tough.
booked up, yeah.
Hopefully got some videos coming from Dan.
See what he's
Kid
got
on the
going.
block. Yeah, he's going to do an oil analysis on his Cascadia Freightliner. See what we learned from that. But it is coming. Let's try to find some more specs on this rascal. I haven't come up with a whole lot. Yep, this is a pretty crowded market that this is in. You know,
Everybody has one of
size.
these.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, this must be a pretty lucrative market. I like this new
It's got
look.
the
I always liked the old
Envoy.
Cherokees. I always really liked the Grand Cherokees.
Yeah.
You know, this has got that new waterfall dropped off the side of the mountain thing
It
on the
does.
front. Yeah,
Trying to see it, you have to really look for it if you're sitting here.
yeah, it's a good looking grill. I like this. I was surprised. Dramatically different before. They always have that 5 grill or 5 bar, whatever it's called. That Hummer tried to copy and got in trouble for, or the H2. Since I'm looking over my cold, it's time for Mr. Truck to take his nap.